Hello Virgo, welcome to your March reading here on the Astroflower. Hope you have a lovely reading. I hope you're doing well. How was your purification of February? Because there was a lot of purification going on in February, a lot of sorting stuff out. And we could see that as well on the sun. And I went into it on Cymatic TV. Which is our sister channel, which you can find a link in the description below, about how the sun has been very active in February, and that's been pushing a lot of this purification within life that we've been seeing in February. And then I've done the monthly reading for the collective, which you'll be able to see on our channel, and the title was Purification to Action. And it seems like now in March it's like kind of going, and we can see that on the sun as well, and on the vibration of the earth. It is now to move from purification, from realization, into action. And I'm going to be doing a monthly energy prediction on the Cymatic TV. So you want to get over there and see how that energy plays into your monthly reading. So without further ado, let's get on with your monthly reading. Overall energies, karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, week 1, 2, 3 and 4, or you can look at it as well as a way of influence from the universe, influence from your past self, influence from your future self, and the general outcome. Okay, that's your relationship side and that's your financial side. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this comes out after work, and I think the energies here is sort of kind of like, it's almost sort of saying, if you put in the time, look at what you could win. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting. It's almost as like they're showcasing something. It's like, you know, like on like a TV game show, which you don't have in these days anymore. You know, like The Price is Right when I was a kid and everything like that. And they'd sort of show you this whole plethora of, you know, things that you could win. You could win a boat, you could win a toaster, you know, that sort of thing. And it's like that. It's like the energy is sort of saying, look what's available for you, Virgo. You know, but you got to put in the work. And I think also at the same time, I think you have put in the work actually, Virgo. And I think it's about communicating it as well. This is a month where, you know, communicating is part of the action, and communicating what you want is really important. So you can do that in your meditation or within the world that is around you. On your karmic path on your relationship side, you've got the 7 of Cups. You could be flustered by what appears to be like a lot of choices. Kind of going, oh, there's that relationship, what do I do, where do I go? I'm getting a funny feeling about that. It feels like that. But once you really look at the situation and look at everything that in your life and your connections with those relationships around you, it's going to be obvious which one you should be following. And I think that's what your karmic message is this way, is having faith in love, having faith in relationships, having faith in yourself. The universe, or the first week here, you get the 9 of Wands. We've got 2 9s on the table here. Very pinnacle point here. This is like you're at the forefront of the wave. You've got these healthy boundaries that are in place. And I think you want to go on that journey. You want to take that staff there with the 9 of Wands, and you want to go off and you want to get very passionate about life. But it's not at any cost. Basically, I think you've got a real criteria for this passion within your life. Okay? In the second week, you get the 6 of Cups. Could well be, in the second week, could well be someone that you were connected to in the past. You may not even see them again. You may well do. You may re-meet them again. But I think it's more of a case of how you look at what's gone on in your relationships in the past, which has helped you to create the 9 of Wands, those healthy boundaries. And in this week here, this second week, I think you're making this decision to follow your evident path and go on towards those gifts. And that evident path is defined by how you've lived life. And take all the good stuff with you. Leave the bad as healthy boundaries in your past. But take all the good stuff with you and allow it to open up and flow. You know, I think it could well be a real pinnacle point for you, the mid-March section. Then you get the six of Pentacles. Look at this. And 2 9s, 2 6s, and a 7. Realization, I think, is this is in the third week, or your future self, it's putting yourself first. And it's putting yourself first in a very physical sense, in the way in which you do activities with other people. Don't just do things that other people want to do all the time. You know, feel free to sort of say, no, I'm going to be going down the beach. I don't want to go up the mountains. Yeah, you got the mountains. I'm going down the beach. See you. See you soon. See you later. See you tonight or whatever. Making sure that everything's, you know, that it's working for you, that this evident path is working for you. And it does take a bit of courage and determination as well, and valor of oneself. And I think this is a real putting it into action for you in March is work, I think. You know, it's not nasty work at all. It's nice work, but it's really defining the future pathway for you. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think there's a lot coming out here, and I think by the end of the month, you're going to be singing your own and your lover's praises, because you've put yourself first. And I think this appreciation of putting yourself first and taking only the good stuff from the past and leaving the bad behind you, following that evident path, that Ace of Cups. There's only one cup, as I said in the beginning, there's only one cup that's giving you the good juice. That's what that's all about, and that's what's coming out at the top. We'll see with the clarification with the Light Seers cards, we'll get a bit more information on that Ace of Cups. But it's like a diesel engine love life for you, I think, more than anything else. Happiness is bound. Diesel engine, it's just getting the engine running and getting it warmed up, you know, and getting into it. Yeah, and I think there's a degree of sort of, you know, once bitten, twice shy sort of scenario here. But overall, once you allow your love or your heart to flow, and I think someone could be coming forward and offering you a situation here, or you're offering a situation, whatever it is, there seems to be a realization that this is love, and it comes out of something that's very practical and honest, more than anything else. On your financial side, on your karmic path, you get the Knight of Wands. Very sociable, going out there and get it. Metaphysical as well. I think this is your karmic mission, is to go on the pathway, to go and get all those beautiful, you know, sort of gifts or prizes in your life that I was saying earlier on about the Price is Right. It's following that whole sort of passion of you in workspace, that wanting to get things moving forward. That's the main thing. Yes, you're going to need help in order to get it done, but you need to be the driving force behind your career and your business and your projects. You need to be that driving force. In the first week, you get the Ten of Swords. Something is, so you're leaving a job, or you've left a job, or you're realizing that this job is no longer giving me the access to a career path that I think I deserve. I think this is what it is all about. There's either a business that's not working right, and it's like time to open up another business, or do another business, or start another project. And there's just an idea in the first week here, and I think the universe is also backing it up, saying, look, stop flogging a dead horse. Change is needed, and now is the time to instigate that. And you get the Four of Swords in the second week. It flows beautifully within the same sort of thing within your relationships. This is about refinding yourself, healing from that. So for the first 2 weeks, I think there's a lot of umming and ahhing, actually, more than anything else, on both your relationships and on your financial side. And this is like a blessing in disguise, actually. I think it's good that something comes to an end, because it's going to free you up and allow you to really reach for the skies, as it were. Reach for your, you know, something that's far better for you. Yes! 2 10s on this side, 2 6s on this side, 2 9s on the overall. 2 10s now. Moving from that, dead, done and dusted, to moving to that, happiness after difficulty. This is where you're going to be driving from. I think up to the mid-March is putting things into action and realization. I think you're still, it's really coming home to roost, as it were. And that's it. You spring into action with the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Sunshine, it came out earlier on, didn't it? Happiness. Happiness is a what? Well, no, I'm not going to sing. That's a Beatles song. Because I'm happy. That song's going to be in your mind all day, isn't it? Happiness. This is where it comes through. This is, I think, this is where you change your career path. You either get like a notification of a job that you've applied for, or starting up, or getting the loan for a business, or starting up your projects. Whatever it is, it's going to make you very happy. But also it's going to shine a light on you as a person within life. Virgo, absolutely brilliant. Excuse me, too many cards coming out on that one. Yeah, let's just do a bit of clarification on the Light Seers cards. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about all the links in the description below, and our sister channel, Cymatic TV, that channel that's all about energy. Okay, let's just see what's going on clarification. I want to see what's going on the Ace of Cups. I really do. This is what I'm saying to you here. Nine of Pentacles. It's showing you all the prizes that you can win, and that's what it's showing you. It's intuition here. It's within you. You can see it, but you may not be able to touch it as yet. And it's the beginning part of the month is putting in things into place so you can actually get what you're after. Okay? With the 7 of Cups, you get the 3 of Wands. Yes, I do get a feeling of procrastination and sort of like umming and ahhing on whether to go through with it and go into doing what you should be doing, basically. And I think you're picking the wave of reality, because that's what those waves are. That's what surfers do. Before they go out in the water, you observe the waves, you see where they're breaking, you observe the sets, how regular they're coming in and everything like that. And I think there's a degree of that. And I think before you go running off like a headless chicken, you've got to know where you're going. And yeah, I do believe there's a certain degree of procrastination, but I also think there's a degree of, you know, of being very wise in which you do this. Hierophant, most favourite card in the deck. That healthy boundaries are those steps that you need to take in order to get to that Ace of Cups. And the universe, and then in the first week, I think you're getting the idea, the plan of how to develop this relationship. The plan of what relationship you want to be in. It's like becoming clear to you what you've got to do and how you've got to do it. It's all about the 6s on this side. Just won't stop. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords. I think your past happiness and realizing that, you know, yeah, sometimes relationships can be a nightmare, right? I think everybody knows that. But also within that relationship, you're going to have some really good times. And it's those good times and knowing that you can have those good times in you that's going to take you on to that Ace of Cups. And you're going to know the steps that you've got to put in place. And it takes time. It takes time. And you're gradually putting that time in. Totally worth it. I just realised. Look at this. 6, 6, 6. All of the 6s are now on your table there. Success. I think here, this umming and ahhing that you seem to be doing here in this, stop it. I really would stop it. I really would be, you know, yes, I think it's a good thing to sort of look at something twice, you know, once bitten, twice shy scenario here. But once you put yourself forward, once you put yourself at the center of your happiness, that's when you're going to get the results. That's when you're going to get these things. It's like you're on the starting grid of a NASCAR or Formula One, and the wheels are spinning. It's making a lot of smoke, and then all of a sudden it bites and you're off. And this is what's going on here. I think this is a real defining moment of your life in regards to relationships. Let's just see what's going on with that Ace of Cups. Four of Swords. You've already got the Four of Swords on this side. I think this is healing a lot of stuff. I think this is healing this relationship that finally, when you put yourself into the, you know, when you take hands with that person and you're walking down the road and it feels so right, this is where you're going to start sort of kind of going, at last, I'm there. And this is where it's a flood of healing that's coming into your life. And it's a whole new way of doing it and being, basically. Brings you really into alignment with who you are, making you feel at home with who you are. With the, let's just see what's going on the financial side. With the Knight of Wands, you get the Empress card. Yeah, this is heading off on something new. And the thing is, you know, and I said it was very metaphysical as well, because with the Empress card, she can combine all elements. There's a bit of magician about her in a way, but it's having a control over her emotions as she does this, which allows her to really go off and charge off down that path, going off on a mission here and creating something completely new. And I think you're creating that happiness that is in your life. On the financial side, with the Ten of Swords, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Is that what they say? You know, I think this is the case here, and I think recognizing when something is dead, done and dusted with is going to empower you enormously. It's going to make you feel that, oh, I've just realized as well, you got the Empress card and the Emperor card. This is real laser focus reading for you, Virgo. Absolutely mad. Empress and Emperor. I think this is something is dead, done and dusted with, because something is so good that's coming in, that's so in alignment with who you are. It's a divine counterpart within your life in regards to a business, a job, or a project. You just got to let go of the past. You let go of it, that's when you're going to really kick in. Knight of Wands again. Are you kidding me? Going off on that mission is going to bring you that healing thing. Bringing in that love into your life is going to allow that healing to happen in your life and your success to happen. This is what's happening on your financial side. Through that letting go of that Ten of Swords and that, allowing that healing to happen, that's when you're going to go off on a mission. A very sociable, very passionate way of engaging in life. Absolutely brilliant. Ten of Cups, Judgment, purification into action again. Here we go. This is your judgment, and this is what you're getting judged on. Your happiness, it's just going to be bound. This is ascension moment. This is going off on that mission. This is coming into alignment with yourself. Virgo, this is really good. There's something that's holding you back and you need to allow it to go. Let it go. Let it go, Virgo. Let it go. Seven of Cups, which you had down on the karmic mission there, which you get here. I think because it's going to produce so much joy and happiness within you, it's not just financial, it's also an amazing opportunity in regards to your life. That happiness is, I almost get this feeling kind of going, how did I not notice that before? sort of scenario with the Seven of Cups. It's like, you know, it's like kind of sort of saying, I was umming and ahhing and messing about with all of that sort of Ten of Swords. And now it's just so obvious. Why wasn't I doing it before? Because you weren't ready. And now you are. And now you are. Follow that path. Follow that sort of good vibe, you know, feeling within you. There you go, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here for your March reading. Really do appreciate it. Love doing these readings, absolutely great. Don't forget about Cymatic TV. It will be linked around my head at some point. Links in the description where you can discover a lot more about the Astroflower, or even book up a private reading with myself. I will see you soon. Yes, in the meantime, that's all that's left for me to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.